nigga death meets all. So pray that the funeral never meets y'all. Cause he will, all he does, he'll kill just because. And you'll be left standing there. Nigga, say something, nigga. Say something.
Fuck him, yay. Fuck him, yay. I wouldn't piss in that nigga with Grandma, yay. Jeez. That's one of the tracks from fucking good music here. Talking about Cruel Summer. I'm Don Mason, SaySomething.com. We're here to chat about the fucking good music, Cruel Summer album. Was it a good album? Did it flop? Is it going to live up to its standards? What people was expecting from good music? The fucking dopest MCs out in the game now. Let's talk about it. So as I said, I'm Don Mason. We're back now. Got a nigga here. Iconstastic on Twitter.
No gimmicks. No gimmicks.
Oh yeah, shit. I forget this nigga changed his name. Fuck that shit. This is fucking D No Gimmicks here. Fuck Iconstastic. That's the old name. Next nigga here. Don Romeo on 8 on Twitter. Yeah. Alright, so we're back here. Cool summer, I should say. Good music. Let's talk about it. One. SaySomething.com, we back. Took a little time off for Ramadan, you know how we doing it. Am I lying in it, man? You said take time off for Ramadan, innit?
Done, man. Holy month.
Holy month, man. Got to be done. So anyway, we're back now. Here to talk about fucking Cruel Summer, okay? So Kanye and the man them, they dropped Cruel Summer, what, last week? This is the album that's been in the making for a couple of years now. Now, obviously, it's been hyped up. This is Kanye, this is Big Sean, this is Common, this is the whole crew. So obviously, it's been hyped up for a while, but did it live up to people's expectations? Let's talk about it. SaySomething.com.
Well, it is a weeping in the morning and a natural thief. It is a weeping in the morning and a natural thief. It is a when it comes to the mic sound within the champion sound.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo chick, she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna jerk me. Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Yo chick, she so thirsty. I'm in that 2C Lambo with your girl, she tryna jerk me.
So what do you niggas think about it?
Oh no, first of all, it's called Cruel Summer. Come out in autumn.
Hey, you know what? I said that on my website as well. I said, you know what?
Cruel
It should be, yes,
I don't know what.
I said it should change the name, because you know what? It kept pushing it back, but that's the problem with this album, yeah? There was no promotion behind it.
Yeah.
There was no promotion, so it got pushed back. Like, Kanye really promoted the album.
It seems more like a mixtape, because it's only 12
yeah,
like,
you've been talking about why only 12
and
tracks.
literally most of the songs, like, you've heard them before. At least like four to five songs you heard
Before the
before.
single got released for the album.
Saying the things that album.
Yeah.
But you know what, the singles that I heard are pretty dope, though. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
You know what it is, yeah? The singles are dope, and this is for any artist, yeah? I hate it when, like, when I get an album, yeah, and I've heard most of it already, I hate that. Like, no matter how sick the tracks are, when the album drops,
So you want to get your money's worth.
yeah, but I want to be surprised. Like, I want to be like, and I hate when I've heard like half the music already.
Yeah, but that's what happens when they push back albums usually. You heard, by the time it comes out, you've heard most of the songs. Like few, four, like, I remember Mercy, that come out like, I think like January, February, that come out at the start of the year.
Yeah.
No, it's still probably one of the best tracks on the album, I'm not gonna lie, but.
Yeah. Ain't nobody fucking with my click.
Yeah, no, that's a big song. That's a big song.
That's my track, bro. That's my track.
Yeah, that is a big song.
That track's sick. But like,
What about Godflow?
yeah, new God Flow's sick.
New God Flow's sick.
That's the line I just dropped from Pusha. But the new God Flow's sick. Obviously, you know what I like, yeah, with Kanye, yeah, he brings in the older art, like people he's fans of, like he brings in Ghostface, he brings in Raekwon, he brings in those kind of people. I like that.
Even R. Kelly, he brought back R. Kelly.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna lie, that song's kind of sick. That song's kind of sick. But R. Kelly as well, he's been in the back for a while.
Yeah, but there's another thing as well. Surprisingly, R. Kelly, because obviously R. Kelly and Jay-Z got beef from day.
Tell me about the genesis of the touring together. What started this?
Well, it happened actually from the botch tour that I tried to do last year with another individual.
Who is that?
R. Kelly.
Now, what was the problem there? And did you know immediately there would be a problem, or did it take a while to manifest itself? I don't know. Yeah. What did R. Kelly do? Tell me more about what kind of nonsense was he up to?
You know, that thing is like in the past and I don't really want it to resurface, but I'll tell you a couple things.
All right. Okay, just a couple then.
We had one particular show in St. Louis, and in the middle of the show, he walked off the stage and into the crowd. And I thought it was part of the show. I thought it was a cool trick. I was like, that's pretty cool. I probably try that on my next tour. And then he went to the soundboard, and you know, the sound guy, he didn't know what to do, so he just kept following him with the camera. And then on the big screen is him, and he's arguing with this light guy. And he goes back on stage just in time for the cue to go, huh. He hits the huh.
Yeah.
He goes out, and then he went to McDonald's.
That was it?
And he worked the drive-thru for an hour.
But you know, it is. I think it's because they're from Chicago.
They're from Chicago, I know, but like R. Kelly and man's got beef from days. It's like kind of like, but you're right. It's because they're from Chicago.
Yeah.
You fucks with R. Kelly, but my thing is about like the hip hop, like even from his first album, Kanye always brings out certain people in it. Like even the second album, like he brings out certain people I like that. So I like to fucking hear hip hop, hear Raekwon and like them go. When I heard Ghostface, like you know what I'm saying, like Ghostface coming just
especially it's like the way music is right now, like hip hop ain't really hip hop no more.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a proper hip hop.
That's what I was gonna say. Certain people that might not really like the album, but to me, it's a hip hop album.
Yeah, it feels like old school.
Yeah, it feels like old school hip hop. Like that's what I like. You got Mace, bro. Mace came back, innit? Mace dropping it. He said, I bumped into Loon. He said, Assalamu alaikum. I said, nah, fam, I'm about my bacon or something like that.
Oh, that's some higher.
Yeah. I like that shit. Like, Mace is back. Mace is on the album, which is sick. That's another thing. Kanye's been vocal in his whole career. He's a fan of Mace from all these mixtapes back in the day. Mace is one of his favorite rappers. He
mentions Mace in a few of his old tracks.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Mace.
Exactly. So like, to me, this album's good, but look, first of all, the promotion was shit. Like, what's Kanye doing? Because to me, this crew, the difference is, this crew, I've always said, they're MCs.
Yeah.
Whereas M&G are rappers. M&G are more rappers, this crew's more MCs. Common's an MC, you know what I mean? Kanye's more like an MC. Look at Big Sean. Big Sean lyrically is a bit like sick. Like Big Sean and fucking Shy the Prince is sick. Who else is on there? Pusha, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Kanye didn't promote the album, man. There was no hype before the album came out.
That's why it feels more like a mixtape. There's no promotion, there's lack of promotion. Could have probably been a big one, but
going in at number 2 in the charts, like, it's good, but like
for Kanye, you want to go first.
For Kanye, you want to go first, and like
good music, you want to go first.
For the crew. You know what I'm saying? For that whole crew, they should have been number 1. They should have had higher sales.
They probably got another one in the pipeline.
They probably because you know that's on their interview. They've got like they were talking about they got bare tracks in it. They got bare tracks in it.
I could imagine like they all want to be on a lot of tracks, and it's hard to space it into just one. So they're probably doing it like how thingies like what Junior had like 3 back-to-back albums.
And also Kanye
Bad Boy had albums like D Block, all that. That's what they're probably trying to do in it. Like just do like sequels and that.
But Kanye said that some of their verses were shit in it. So you make they were saying
I could have imagined him.
He was like, nah, fuck that, redo that shit.
Fuck this shit in it. Fuck it. Start again, bro.
Look at what's that interview they were talking about. They said that when they get to Hawaii, it's fucking like it's like some boot camp shit.
It's intimidating. Like you walk in Hawaii and all you see is like signs that say no Instagramming, no tweeting, no talking. You can't hear nothing. We can't talk about anything but the album at hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you have questions of like, you know, on a wall, what would Mobb Deep do?
Wow.
What would, you know, would this belong on whatever classic album that everybody? Yeah, exactly.
Once you get to the studio, there's a big sign up saying no Instagram, no mobile phones, no Twitter, no nothing. You got to come in there with nothing, innit? Mobile phones get switched off. All on the walls like pictures of like old school hip hop people.
Like, you can't have distractions. Like,
that's what.
You're striving for greatness.
You need to be focused, man.
That's it. Like you ain't got the focus, you ain't got the drive. You need to be distracted by I got this honey texting me, chatting shit. Like, come on.
But Big Sean said that like Kanye will come and say, nah, redo that shit. And like, Common was like, yeah, like back in the days when Kanye used to do that, he used to get vexed in it, but now he listens, innit? Like, he said, listen.
Kanye has nitpicked so many of my verses in the past, and all of our verses and songs and stuff. So it's like, man, my goal is to try and write a verse that he's not gonna say nothing about. So, you know, some verses that didn't make the cut, and a lot of them he did like though, so it was cool.
Kanye was the first producer I worked with that would sit there and be like, man, change that verse, or nah, leave that take the way it is, and I'd be like, no, I'm changing it. But I started listening, it kind of like, I got my ego out of the way and just was like, man, I was learning from it. And I think, like what Sean was saying, it makes you better. It makes everything better when you got somebody like, nah, this could be better. Cause you know, it's hard for the eye to see itself, for you to be like, you thinking everything you're doing is pretty dope.
Right. No, but it's true though, cause look at Kanye's record. You don't get to where you are by just being relaxed and just letting things slide and that, you feel me?
But the only thing is,
you don't get to his status like without that dedication and that drive for perfection. Like, he went head to head with 50 and beat him in the cells. Not a lot of people can say they did that. Not a lot of people can say that. Like, go head to head with 50 for weeks. I want just to beat him. You see what I'm saying? So.
But the only thing is, considering it's Kanye, and like, if you listen to all of his old albums, that literally every single of his albums is a classic. But I don't think this one will ever be classic. Fair enough, it's not just Kanye West. It's like the whole good music. But
you know, you're right. It's like it's got a vibe to it. Like, I want to say mixtape, but it's just got some different vibe to it. But like, to me, I like it. It's like, it is just hip hop, innit? It's hip hop. It's just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what we need more of, innit?
Plus, it's not produced by him, is it? It's not. See, that's what it is. Most of his last albums are all produced by him. It's solely just him, really.
Not really. No ID mainly. No ID's mainly his producer, and No ID's like Common's producer as well. So No ID mainly does most of his tracks. Like
it doesn't have that same feel.
They've been going for time, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From No ID rolling, like not come to his house with his mum and that. But okay, so who do you think stood out on the album? Who stood out?
I don't know, probably.
You know who's sick here? Don't get the Shine. Shine the Prince. Lyrically, he's sick.
The streets is my philanthropy. These beats help a nigga keep his sanity. I'm riding around New York in my car, mellow, smoking on that la-la. I feel like Mr. Anthony. I ain't from Ohio, but I get hoes randomly. I put that cane on them like Danity on the canopy. Man, I did it for my vanity. You get them type of perks when promoters pay you handsomely. I made at least $250,000 annually. Cause I'm tied to them bowls like Grammy Week. If you come to my house right now, you probably count a couple O's in my pantry. Should be nervous cause me with a pen is scary. Cause I bust like that pistol you tend to carry. Whatever cemetery they put me in when I'm buried, just know I came out on top. Missionary, drop Jews like my chain broke. And I spit canaries. I'm in the 7-4 Chevy like I'm friends with Larry Hoover. Then they try to do you, but I keep a Ruger. This Tula, Indiana, and I ain't never been to Gary. I soup him like Ben and Jerry. You in the special team, we kick it like Ben and Terry. You listening to the boy in the class who used to read slow. Now I got shows booked cause I'm good with the dictionary. My diction is an addiction. The way I give a description, some may consider it snitching. Vivid depiction how niggas was living. Y'all rather hear me rapping about sticking dick in the vixen. I used to cut grass, no car, just a bus pass. Now I puff enough gas to fill up a truck, dad. Treat your money like it's under your nose, your mustache. Enough cash for a rainy day. The forecast says that it's partially cloudy. My partner said he wanted 4 circles. I call it an Audi or a cutie pie. This the soundtrack to Coolie High. I grew up around some niggas who were quick to let that Uzi fly. More guns than that movie guy. And my prayers go to the families of Theater 9. Prince and the poet, nigga. Come on. If Caesar could rhyme, nigga. And daddy asked me, what I keep a pistol for? I said, without it, I feel naked as a stripper hoe. That's how it is when you was raised by some triple OGs. The first thing they taught a nigga was keep a trigger close. Do this shit for Stone Mountain, Stevenson and Miller Grove. Swisher kisser, and I'm twisting up that mistletoe. Dragon Ball Z, cause I'm green as Piccolo. Eyes low like Ichiro, nigga.
I don't really hear a lot from him.
Yeah, I don't like one of the verses he dropped though. I'm telling you now, I don't fuck with that shit.
What is it?
I can't be swearing on this.
Is it blasphemy?
Yeah, like,
I'm doing it blasphemy.
I don't like, I don't. I shouldn't swear when I say it, but I don't like certain things you just don't say, man. I don't like certain people say certain things. Like he said, I didn't sell. He goes, I didn't sell my soul because I gave it back to God when at the christening. And I heard, I'm like, what kind of lyric is that, man? I hear people say certain things like that. So so you're trying to say that if you dig into what you're saying, you came into the world, you've been given life, and you're giving your soul back. You don't want it. I want to. You know what I mean? So if you're not,
there's some people like I don't know. They think that's. I don't know what they're thinking, but I don't know. Maybe it's a whole like agenda thing, innit? Like just to stir up shit for some people, and some people actually mean it. It's a difference.
Yeah. Okay. To me,
maybe some do it for a reaction.
Yeah, but for example, the reaction. Okay. For example, when onto the next one, video dropped. Yeah. Obviously, but years before that, everyone's saying that Jay-Z's part of the Illuminati. He's never said anything. Then it got then the hype on that got bigger and bigger. Then he dropped that video. So when he was interviewed by Andrew, that's when she asked him like it's time to ask you now. Everyone's been talking about it. Let me ask you what's going on with this Illuminati shit. And he said it then like we're just like pushing the envelope, like playing on it, yeah. But that's visually what like obviously in the Bible says, and I'm sure in the Quran it says that your words are powerful. You know what I mean? So words are powerful and you shouldn't say certain things. So yeah, visually they're pushing the envelope, what's the word, like pushing people's buttons with onto the next one video with all the imagery and stuff. And that's just like getting people talking, yeah, I get that. And I don't really, like that stuff I can give a blind eye to. When you actually say something, you're giving things power. Yeah. And even Kanye said it before, but he said it in a different way though.
A lot of rappers have said it in the past, like.
I know, but like they gotta be careful, man. But what I was trying to say is, Shine the Prince, like he's sick, like lyrically sick. He had can't remember what track that was, but he had the best verse in that track when he said about what was it? About his girlfriend in May or something like that, and I fucked on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, So Pulled.
So Pulled, yeah. Like he killed that shit there. He killed it. Then they done the freestyle last week. He ripped that. You know what I mean? He's sick, but he ain't getting the shine in good music.
No, but you gotta look at like the surrounding artists.
That's what I'm gonna say. So like when the reason I'm talking about him though, because he's the underdog. Because people are better than him.
Yeah. When you're in a clique, the likes of like Kanye, Common, and you got like people like Mace featuring Raekwon and that. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard
to stand out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But he is standing out. Do you know what I mean? Because his verses are
what
sick.
it is like. True like rap hip hop fans would appreciate that, whereas those that only hear what they hear on the radios and stuff, they wouldn't really pay more attention because they don't really know. You see what I'm saying? They'll pay more attention to the name rather than what the person is saying. Like some people like that, they're not true art, they're not true fans, so they'll hear a verse from Kanye and a verse from someone who's unknown who's sick, and they'll be like, yeah, Kanye killed it. That's all they know.
Yeah, exactly. But okay. Who do you think is really standing out now? Do you know who's really standing out? Fucking Big Sean.
Yeah, no, definitely is.
Big Sean, yeah. He's becoming some lyrical fucking.
You know what?
It's finally famous. Yeah. Look. I don't touch dog hoes got fleas. From where they rock ski masks and don't nobody ski. Every time I spit a verse, my city like preach. Niggas thought I got evicted, how my shit up in the streets. B.I.G. man, but ain't nothing obese but the feast. I'm skinny cause I'm always on my feet. Gotta hustle every second, stack of paper every week. I'm in the field, nigga, I might run up in some cleats. Was in Japan so long, I almost learned to speak. Had to leave, back to the hood, man, where they don't understand unless you speak a Japanese. If I fall down, bet I only trampoline, bounce back, thinking I'ma fall off. Hilaire, doing well, but my nigga mama on welfare. Ride around the town and you know I'm safe and sound, cause for me being in the hood safer than Bel Air. And people always talk about how my girl attractive. Really though, that's just a big distraction. I wanna teach them less that and more about the law of attraction and how you can have anything you imagine if you put your mind to it. Maybe we could further their dreams, take care of their wants, nurture their needs, teach them early on, early as they could be, and maybe they could go further than me. I don't know. And I'm a city where bullets turn bros into souls. Who knew from the concrete that a rose had a rose? Good girls stop being good when I turn them into hoes. Dreams stop being dreams when I turn them into goals. Hallelujah, gotta praise them. Vegas, I be minding laying bad bitch, condom tasting 4-5. Compilation, never give them compensation, never give them my safe combination while I'm in Obama's nation. No God. And you know I rap for days, twice as good as your favorite rapper, half the age. Why every time I'm spitting, y'all niggas is half amazed. And probably got these rappers past afraid. Look, New York, you gotta feel me. I was acting rock the mic till barely old enough to hear it, man. And standing next to Yaya Hove over there in Philly. I was up in Paris, man, standing next to Diddy, and he introduced me as B.I.G. and told me I was killing. And not that I was disrespecting Biggie. So all y'all talking that just sounds silly. Little niggas.
I remember he was going to Kanye. I remember he was going to the O2 in Greenwich, and he was playing his mixtape for that. That's the first time I heard. And he was kept thinking, this guy.
What's that track?
The one who was like
Super Duper.
Super Duper. Used to the violence. Scooper.
That was
some of my
fucking mad
skateboarder, scooter. That's the thing, and you know what? Yeah, obviously, what's that flow called?
The first time I heard, I think it's
the start flow. Yeah, was obviously back in the days. Yeah, Luda said that. Obviously, he started it back in the days when Biggie had it. Yeah, I brought it back, and Sean killed it.
To the generation.
And then Drake just took Sean's shit and ran with it. Sean is sick, bruv. Like Sean's freestyles are sick. Like on the tracks here, he kills any good music track, man. He goes out there to be number one. Like he really goes out to be number one. I can hear it in his lyrics, man.
So you say like that could be Jay-Z's protege.
That's what I'm saying. Like his lyrics are like.
He was Carter, Jay-Z's one.
Yeah.
See, that's like his own little label in the future. It's a big possibility because
he's getting like.
If he's smart, like business wise,
yeah.
Whereas he's like, if his business is on the same level as his like ability, yeah, of course.
And his Detroit album mixtape sick, like
you could go to the top.
Big Sean's doing well. Obviously Kanye we know, and obviously Common we know.
That's what I mean. Like some people like they live to be sidemen, innit? Like Lloyd Banks, lyrically he's better than 50. You see what I'm saying? And he's still 50s.
He's still in the shadow.
Yeah,
he's still in the shadow.
I don't understand it. You got to a point where you are like more lyrical. Okay, 50 is your bay. There's nothing wrong with saying 50. You sort me out. Now let me do the same for someone else.
Yeah.
Let me branch out and let me be there. Some people are sidemen and some people are just born to be leaders, isn't it? So time will tell, innit? Time will tell.
Even Pusha T, he's coming up good recently, man. He's coming good recently.
I'm saying,
he's always
you know
good for the last
that's
I never knew how good Pusha was, No. Till he went solo. I never knew how good he was.
Nah, what do you mean? No. It was a thing where, okay, maybe for you, but it was a thing where like
me personally,
when he was in the clip,
like the clips.
The clip, but like when there was a clip together, I know it was clips, but I mean clip, when they were in the clip together, him and his brother, everyone used to say, everyone just knew he was number one. Everyone knew he was better than his brother. Everyone knew he was sick. It was just a known thing. He's one of the people like, it's like fucking, like them boy bands, like you just know this one's gonna go solo. He was like that. You know what I mean? You just knew he was gonna be the one because he out of the clips, like. He was the Clips, you know what I'm saying? Obviously his brother's a good rapper, but like he was the Clips.
Oh yeah, he's the star.
He was the star, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a given. But another thing, like Kid Cudi, man, like this guy, man, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He got his little one track on there.
Yeah.
Like, I've never really been a fan of Cudi, to be honest.
You know what it was? Cudi exploded with that one hit. But it was more of like a clubbing hit than a hip hop hit.
Yeah.
He's like alternative rap.
But you know about him though, he's in the category of Little B and Soulja them with the fans because he's got this cult following. He's got some cult following. Like he ain't the biggest star in the world. He ain't even like the best singer or rapper. But
those ones there, it's like same for Soulja, but Soulja Boy had that one hit in the clubs. With that generation.
Yeah.
That's what it is. At one point, you couldn't go anywhere without not hearing that song.
Yeah.
So everybody just kind of just jumped on him from that. But as an artist,
the same night wasn't even all that, but like it became.
But they remixed it.
It was just a dancing.
Yeah.
That's what it was for everyone. It was just like you see the whole club would just get into one line and like everyone's doing the same skank.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he got his little one track on there. Yeah, track. I thought that track, but. Yeah, so okay, what are we giving it? Like marks out of 5.
Marks out of 5.
Marks out of 5.
About 3.5.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. Nah, yeah, 3.5.
3.5 is fair.
Pushing a 4.
It could be the kind of album that the more you listen to it, the more you.
I can't give it a 3.5, man.
It's relatively new.
No, I'll give it more. I'll give it more, because like as I said, to me, it's a hip hop album, and like. Yeah, it might not live up to the hype of what people want. It's nowhere near Watch the Throne, but like it's like I'm a hip hop guy, innit? And when I could put a track on, and I'm hearing some hard bars from Raekwon and Ghostface and Kanye and Pusha, and everyone's just going in, then I'm gonna have to give it like 4.5. Like I'll give it a 4.5 for that. For like this little 12 track little thing. And then one thing you got to remember is Kanye presents. So actually, he's just really presenting these artists, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously you got
it was that
My Girl on there as well.
Turner Taylor.
Yeah, Turner Taylor. Like just like promoting her, promoting Shy the Prince. That's what it's really about, isn't it?
That's what I definitely reckon is going to be a part 2. I can't remember Eminem done the re-up part 2.
Yeah,
but then he went to rehab and that.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's definitely going to be a second part to it.
Well, if you ain't got Cool Autumn yet, get Cool Autumn, yeah, out in stores now. Soon to be Cool Winter, yeah, because it's damn straight ain't no Cool Summer, yeah. Summer's over, Kanye, man. What's going on with that, fam? Like, you should have dropped that shit in the fucking summertime, and it probably would have hit #1, but could have getting pushed back. Lack of promotion, that's what happens. But still, we fucks with Ye, fucks with good music. Good music, do your thing. SaySatin.com. 1.
Whatever the dollar you murder for, is that the one fighting for your soul?
I like when I get mad at music because it's so good. Like, I'm like, oh shit, why didn't we think of that? Why didn't we do that?
Okay, ain't nobody fucking with my clique.
I'm not interested in things unless they just hit me in a certain place in my heart and my gut. I get bored really easily. I'm like majorly underwhelmed in general. I'm looking for some, form of excitement for this music to be our outlet. We started off by just getting everybody in the lab together. We reached out to other camps to, just do something new and exciting in hip hop, like something like minus all the politics.
Okay.
One track might have 30 people's opinions on it. It's not just about a track list and a name. It's about the communal style of work. We spend just as much time working on the actual album packaging as like a video concept, as a song. Everything is equally as important. And it got to a point I had that album artwork in front of me while I was working on the songs. And I would listen and say, does this song sound like this packaging looks?
Come and have a good time with G.O.O.D.
Pusha T, Kid Cudi, Q-Tip, Mr. Hudson, Common, John Legend, Big Sean, Sci-Hi the Prince, Tiana Taylor, D-Bond, Travis Scott, 2 Chainz, R. Kelly, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon the Chef, M.A. $E, Marsha Ambrosius, Jay-Z, Malik Youssef, Chief Keef, Jadakiss. It was like a dream for Pusha to be on a record with Ghostface, for Sci-Hi to be on the same record as Raekwon and Common.
Let's just see. Fuck 'em, yay. Fuck 'em, yay.
Now it's like we're making music to create to, music to be creative to, music that you listen to on your way to work so that you can deal with your boss, music that you listen to because you're the boss so you could deal with your employees. We take it really serious that we like make the best product we can, but also we're light with it too. We just want to have fun and commune and festivalize. I'm not sure if that's currently a word, but it will be afterwards now. The whole thing is about empowerment. We're just trying our best, that's all you can ask for. This isn't the beginning of the conversation, this isn't the end of the conversation. It's our offering as a collective of a sonic snapshot of what's happening right now, 2012, this cruel summer.
I ain't looking for their recognition, and nah, I ain't making any records dissing. But don't believe me, go and get a comp or listen. You'll see there is no competition, too.